Well, joining me here is Tom Burke, who's been an advisor to 3 environment secretaries and was also the executive director of Friends of the Earth. He's now the chairman of the 3rd Generation Environmentalism. So we'll have a little talk about exactly what the new power station is going to bring. So it has been labelled as the first in a new generation of nuclear power plants. So if it does get the go-ahead, how will Hinkley Point C be different? Well, the new plant takes over from the 40-year-old Hinkley Point B. That is going to be decommissioned in 2023. The 3.2 gigawatt new power plant promises to provide electricity to more than 5 million homes, which meets 7% of the UK's electricity needs for the next 60 years. Now, just to contrast that, Hinkley Point B has generated more than 1% of the country's electricity, so quite some difference there. And what makes Hinkley Point C different is its new technology. 2 European pressured reactors, which EDF claims are more powerful, safer, and also more environmentally friendly because they generate more electricity from less fuel. So, Tom Burke, that all sounds pretty good, doesn't it?
Well, and it's supposed to sound pretty good. The problem is it's actually not what's going to happen. We could, for instance, the National Infrastructure Commission just pointed out a few while ago, if we just used better use of our existing energy generation capacity, we could avoid 4 Hinkleys and save £8 billion. McKinsey pointed out that if we just took forward the energy efficiency that we're already doing, we could avoid 6 Hinkleys. So it's a very good deal if you want to invest in a French nuclear industry, but it's not a very good deal for the British consumer, who's going to end up paying £37 billion for this.
Although, of course, you're relying on people to be more energy efficient there. Sometimes these things can be easier said than done.
Oh, I agree, but that's actually true about building Hinkley as well. If you remember, it might be the first in this country, but it's not the first of these reactors that is under construction, and the previous 3 have all been over budget and late, sometimes 3 times over budget and 7 or 8 years late. So it's a big gamble, not just in terms of the money we're going to spend, but also on whether it's actually going to deliver for us when we need it.
What some other people may think is a gamble, of course, is this kind of safety concerns as well. And, of course, the risk of a nuclear accident is a major concern. EDF and the government claim that the new plant has got better safety features. Stronger walls, over 1 metre thick there, but built to withstand a large plane crash, we're told, along with more protections against natural disasters, such as higher flood defence walls around the cooling pumps. And there are also 6 backup generators instead of the standard 4 to ensure the cooling systems don't fail. Any reassurance?
I think there is. I think there are definitely increased safety measures. I think the track record of the nuclear industry in this country has been very good. So I don't think people need to worry very much about the safety of this reactor. What they really need to worry about is the value for money.
And another concern, of course, that some people have is around the safe storage and the disposal of nuclear waste, which can take hundreds of thousands of years to actually fully decay. So let's have a quick look at some of those concerns there. So most of Britain's nuclear waste is stored at Sellafield, but the new plant's waste will be stored at the station while it's operational. And then once the decommissioning process starts, it is moved to a yet-to-be-built National Geological Disposal Facility, which would see the materials stored underground. How convinced are you that this is a method of safely storing the waste?
Well, it's not a method, it's a plan for doing something which nobody's yet figured out how to do or what it will cost. And what the British government has done is basically capped the amount of that EDF will have to spend on paying for its waste disposal, and that is going to take a long time. And as far as we can see everywhere else in the world, as time has gone on, you'd have expected costs of waste disposal to come down. Actually, what's happened is they've gone up. So I think it's a big economic problem as well as a very big environmental problem, because, as you said, these wastes will last for a very, very, very long time.
OK, Tom Burke, thank you for your time and talking us through that.